This is answer to a question about how do we get this confidence interval. Okay, so our first step is going to be to go to the calculator. We're going to turn it on. We're going to go ahead and press Stat and Edit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and press Clear on all of these. Okay, and I'm going to press Clear here. Okay, so now I'm going to enter these numbers in there. Okay, so now we're going to have 40, 40, okay, 3890, 3862, 4019, 4317, 4822, 4656, 4027, 4997, 4829, 4343, and 4320. Okay, so after we do that, we're going to go over here, we're going to press Stat, we're going to go out to Test, and then we're going to go out to a t-interval. Because we don't have a population standard of deviation, we're going to use a t-interval. Okay, so we're going to go over here to Stat, Test, and we're going to go over here to the t-interval. Now we're going to press the stats, and I'm going to put it in the numbers. The numbers should have been transferred over from your stat calc one variable stats. Now the only thing that's different is going to be the C level. So we're going to look at this and see which is the C level that we need, the confidence level. So we need a 99% confidence level. Okay, I'm going to put in 0.99. Now it might give us a wrong answer because of the rounding here, but I'm going to check and see. So I'm going to press enter. Okay. And it's okay, so now we're going to put in these numbers. Now it says round to one decimal place, so that's going to be 25.1. Okay, so that's 25.1. Okay, and then on this other side, we're going to look at here and see it's going to be 33.8. So it's going to be 33.8. Now, if the rounding is not a big deal, it's going to give it to you. But it might be that we had to round in between computations. Therefore, we'll go ahead and change it again. But now let's go check answer. And okay, so that was the problem. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go over here, go to press Stat, Calc, one variable stats. I'm going to go L1 and press enter. Okay, so I'm going to write down my information here, because sometimes the calculator and MyStat Lab have a little bit of a difference when it comes to rounding. So we're going to go ahead and write these numbers down. So I have 43. So I'm going to have, 43, 43.5. Okay, the standard deviation, the sample standard deviation is 396.09. Okay, let's just give it a little bit more, 0.087. And the sample size is 12. Okay, so now if I put those numbers in, I'm going to go to Stat, Test, and I'm going to go out to my t-interval again, and I'm going to put in 4,343.5. Okay, 396.087. I'm going to go ahead and delete this part. I'm going to go ahead and put 12, and then it's going to be 99%. And I hit the calculate button. And let's see what we get. Okay, so we're going to get this number right here. Now I don't know where I got those numbers there, but they're not, those were not correct at all. They're not even anywhere nearby. So it was 3,988. 3,988. Okay, hold on for a moment. 3,988. Okay, to the next one, which is going to be here, which is going to be 4,400 and okay, so that's going to be, I'm sorry, that's 0.8, 0.4. So that's going to be right here at 0.4. Okay, and then here we're going to go over here to 4,698. So it's 4,698, and that's going to be 0.6. So it's 0.6. Okay, so now let's look and see what happens. It gives you the right answer. So basically, be careful. This whole point is that when you're doing this, go to stat, calc, one variable stats, get your numbers, and then plug them into stat, test, and then t-interval. Okay? Because if you try to do it directly, like from data, there might be something that might be wrong. Now another way you could do this is through StatCrunch. Let me see this. We're going to open this in StatCrunch. Okay, now let's look at this. It gives us this right here. So I'm going to just try to do it first of all just directly. So I'm going to go to Stat, I'm going to go to T-Stats, and I'm going to go to one sample, and I'm going to go with summary. No, I'm sorry, with data. So now that we have that, we have to find out our variable, and it's the first one. Okay, now we don't need to build any of this, but we do want to have a confidence level, and it's going to be 99%. Okay, now let's see what other options there are. These are just the options that they give you, so you're really not going to need them, but let's just go ahead and compute it. Okay, so basically here's your lower limit and your upper limit. Your lower limit is 3,988. 0.4, it's going to round off to 0.4 there, and then 4,698.6 will round off to there. So it's going to give you the same thing if you do MyStat Lab. If you do StatCrunch. Okay, thank you very much.